Hello and welcome to the Agatha training video series. We're going to quickly talk about the navigation in the site. If you're on the application site here, you'll notice a couple of different navigation options on the left and on the top, and there's some buttons on the right as well. So just quickly to get yourself around, the top drop-down menu will bring you to all the different workspaces that you have in the site, your ETMF, SOPs. If I navigate to the SOP site, that will bring me directly to the documents setting where I've got my SOP folders. This will immediately take you to the documents. On the left hand side, you can navigate about this particular workspace. For example, I can go to the dashboard. That will take me to my tasks where I can complete my tasks if I have any announcements that are available from the site for administrators. That'll also show me any applicable documents that I have waiting for me here and the actions I need to take. If I click on the documents link on the left hand side, that will bring me back to the documents page where I can switch my views. I can navigate through the folder structure if I'm looking at the document structure directly here. Any kind of actions that I want to take on my documents can be done here. View, edit, this is all applicable here. On the left hand side, there's also the help option. Click on the help to get information, online information about the application. For administrators, there's a settings option. If you have that available, you can go in and actually change any of the settings, change the metadata, folder structure, and things like that. On the top right, we've got the languages. You can switch between the different languages here. And you've got the profile button as well. This profile option will allow you to go back into the system to see any of these videos. So if you'd like to see this video again, and see anything that any of the other applicable videos for the series, you can find those there as well. So thank you very much. This has been a quick tour of the navigation through the site. Please, again, you can find this video on the profile button. Hello and welcome to the Agatha training video series. In this series, we're going to talk about creating documents within the system. So here I am in my SOP site again. We are going to create a new SOP for our system. So I'm here in the SOP IT folder. I want to go ahead and create a new document here. So I'll add a document. Just click on my Add Document button. And in this case, I'm adding a document from a template. So I'm going to use that SOP template that's already associated with this site. This comes out of the box. I'm going to specify that this is going to be my quality zone. This is going to be an SOP under my section. The artifact is an SOP for IT. This is the specific artifact type that we want to create. The document becomes draft, and of course I'm set as the owner initially. We'll call this our SOP 112, and of course the reference is the same, 112. My effective date, I'd like to make this effective tomorrow, and it will be valid until next week. So I'll hit submit from this. This will create my document from the SOP template in the site, so we can see it here now under the SOP folders where I was when I created the document, and it creates a document directly here. So now it's a draft. My lifecycle options, I can create a PDF rendition. I can go ahead and send it in review and approval. What I want to do is I actually want to edit this document a little bit, so what I'll do is I'll click right on it. That will pull open my options to view this document. I can view it online on an online viewer. What I'd like to do is I'd actually just edit the document. Once the document loads, I'll have to sign in. And give me the option to enable editing. And here the document is directly connected to the site, so all I need to do here is just begin my editing process, and I can edit the document directly here. Once I'm done, I just need to save the document because it's connected to the site, to the server. It will automatically save directly to the server, so I don't need to then upload the document again. So I can go ahead and close this once I'm done editing. and the document will now remain in the draft stage until I go ahead and move it to the approval stage. But I can keep it checked out to me. I can continue editing it and modifying the document until I'm ready to move it to the review stage. So this has been the document creation and edit series, and if you would like to see this video again, you can find it on the profile page. Hello, welcome to the Agatha training session series. We're going to talk about the document reviews in this series. So you can see on my screen here, I'm actually looking into one of our IT SOP folders, and I have What a Nice SOP here. What I'd like to do is I'm going to move this SOP into a review stage and show you how to get this item reviewed. I can now use my action menu again to send this guy into review. So I have under my lifecycle action, I have a send to review. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I can add my reviewers. I'll add myself here as a reviewer. I've got the original document. I have a couple of options here. I can convert to PDF. I can send the original. I can do a parallel review. We'll just do a standard review here. I can also specify my due date that I want this to be due. If I have a specific timeline that I need to meet, I can set this up as a specific due date. And here I'll enter a comment for the reviewer. So then I'll start the review. Oh, and I do need the due date here. So I'll say this is due tomorrow. And so this is this icon indicates that the review cycle is working, the workflow is running. And so now my document is in review. It's been bumped up to the version 5.2 from 5.1. Once it's in review, I can now visit my dashboard and I can see that I have a task for review for this SOP. A new task for this SOP. So this is due tomorrow, which is telling me right away that I need to work on this. So from here I can go ahead and view this task, and I have a couple options here. I can take a look at it, I can see who initiated it, I can see what version it is. If I want to actually open the document, I can do that here. I can take a look at the document properties. Here's the document properties here, pretty much everything I need to know about the document. And I can add a comment when I'm done. And then I'm just going to check off here that I am going to finish my review. And for the reviewer, that's it. The task drops off. If I return to my document, I'll see that it's been reviewed. So the workflow process is no longer in process. So this has been the training session on review. So if you would like to view this this video again, you can find it on the profile page. Hello, welcome again to the Agatha training series video. And in this video, we're going to do a document approval. Previous video we did a review, so in this one we're going to carry on with the same document and get this thing to approval. So here I have my document that I've just previously reviewed. It's at version 5.2. I'm here on the documents page that I've reached by the link on the left-hand side. Here I'm going to use my action menu to open up the lifecycle options, and I'm going to send this for approval. So when I launch this page, it's going to ask me who I want to approve this, and I'm going to approve it myself. And this is going to be an approval with signature, so I'd like to have the signature with this. It's going to automatically convert it to PDF. I'm going to provide a due date of tomorrow, and I'm going to say please approve, and I'm going to start the approval. So once I do that, I can see here under the status icon that the workflow is running. It's moving into approval, and the version is now 5.3. So this means that the document is in the workflow process. If I navigate back to my dashboard here, I can see now that I have the approval link task in my task section. So this is something I need to work on. It's telling me, of course, it's due tomorrow, so I need to work on this. So to work on this, I'm just going to click my View Task button, that'll bring me to the SOP. I can actually open the document here.